Greetings fam, today we're checking out the SANSUI 27 inches 4K gaming monitor with dual mode performance, switching between UHD 160Hz and FHD 320Hz. This is one of those newer hybrid monitors trying to give you both high resolution and esports level speed in one screen. If you're thinking about upgrading your setup, stay tuned and tap the link in bio to check it out. I've researched this type of monitor thoroughly across specs, similar models, and real user discussions to give you an honest breakdown. Dual-mode monitors like this are becoming more popular because they try to combine two worlds: ultra-sharp 4K visuals and ultra-fast competitive gaming performance. The biggest highlight is the dual-mode feature. You can switch between 4K at 160Hz for immersive, high-detail gaming or drop to 1080p at 320Hz for extremely smooth competitive play. This flexibility is a major advantage, especially if you play both cinematic games and fast-paced shooters. Similar models show this setup is designed exactly for that balance. The Fast IPS panel also helps with color accuracy and viewing angles. Compared to VA panels, IPS gives more consistent colors, which is useful not just for gaming but also for content consumption and light creative work. HDR400 support adds some extra contrast and brightness, though it's still considered entry-level HDR rather than true cinematic HDR. Performance-wise, the 1 millisecond response time and high refresh rates mean motion looks smooth and responsive. This is especially noticeable in competitive games where every frame matters. Features like AMD FreeSync help reduce screen tearing, making gameplay feel more stable overall. Connectivity is another strong point. With HDMI 2.1 and DisplayPort 1.4, it supports modern consoles like PS5 and Xbox Series X as well as high-end PCs. That means you can actually take advantage of 4K high refresh rates and next-gen gaming features without bottlenecks. You also get practical extras like built-in speakers, eye care features, adjustable stand, AI Crosshair, and PIP, PBP multitasking. These aren't groundbreaking, but they do improve everyday usability, especially if you're using the monitor for both gaming and productivity. In real-world use, monitors in this category are praised for versatility. Being able to switch between resolution and speed gives you more control depending on the game you're playing. For example, you might use 4K for story games and 320Hz mode for esports titles like shooters. However, there are some important downsides. Dual mode isn't perfect. When switching to 1080p on a 27-inch 4K panel, image sharpness drops noticeably, and some users say it can look softer or less detailed than native 1080p displays. 1080p looks terrible, not worth the switch. This means the high refresh mode is great for performance, but you sacrifice visual clarity. Another limitation is that HDR400 and brightness levels are average, so you won't get true HDR impact. Also, while 320Hz sounds impressive, you'll need a very powerful PC to actually reach those frame rates in modern games. Overall, the SANSUI 27 inches dual-mode 4K monitor is worth it if you want flexibility. One screen that can handle both high-resolution gaming and competitive esports performance. It's especially good for gamers who switch between different types of games. But if you only care about pure image quality or pure competitive performance, a dedicated 4K or 240Hz monitor might still be the better choice. Click the link below for the best price.